So I know you guys have already heard it. If you want to compete, then Sony, let's compete. You heard Uncle Phil and the boys. Oh my god, bro, Xbox is going all in this year, all in next year, and so on. Like, they're all in. They're standing behind Uncle Phil and Xbox 1000%. When you have Jim Ryan over here, Jim Ryan is over here crying. Him and the ponies. Please stop the steal. It's a hose, folks. Stop the steal. They can't have Call of Duty. No. Stop it, please. Jim Ryan is the biggest clown in the gaming industry. Stop the Call of Duty. This man went to UK. You know he gotta say it like that. UK. Brazil. Please stop it. But he don't want to compete. Like, Jim Ryan is asking Sony, can you cash out me a little more money? I can't with Jim Ryan. Is the biggest idiot I've ever seen in my life. Oh, I can't with you, Jim Ryan. Woo. All right, let's go. Old Jim Ryan, it is your fault why Sony is in this position. It is your fault why PlayStation is in this position. It is your fault why people, the gaming community, are switching over to Xbox, Game Pass, PC, and Nintendo. It is your fault why you can't push for cloud gaming, PlayStation Plus Premium. It is your fault why the PlayStation has a price hike. The PS5 is way too much. It's overpriced. You guys are making it cheaper, but charging the fan base more. It is your fault why you want to stand behind a $70 price tag and even get backed up by another CEO over there at Sony comes out and say that there's no way we're going to copy Xbox. We're not going to follow behind cloud gaming, Game Pass, X Cloud, and all of the things that will bring PlayStation more value. It is your fault why Sony is being sued for $5s of billions because you do not step in and do something about it. All you do is cry wolf, play the victim, day in, day out. They're not giving the fans value that we asked for. Now, yes, is PlayStation a premium console, quality premium console? Yes, 100%. Yes, I'll give them that. They make those AAA bangers that we all love. Those story-driven AAA bangers, single-player experience. You're going to get that from PlayStation, Sony and PlayStation. Now, when you split the deck, when you cut it down the middle, over here on Xbox side, the green team with Uncle Phil, he's bringing you value on Xbox. He's bringing you a cheaper console, and Game Pass brings you more value with hundreds of games. Day one games that's going to be coming. 2023 is going to be lit out here in these gaming streets. Now, Jim Ryan, that Decepticon doesn't care about you. Sony have been greedy, grimy, shady, low down, doing exclusive deals behind Xbox backs for so long. for so long, and we have to keep going over it, because it's new subscribers, it's new people coming into the gaming community, it's people that's left out of the loop that doesn't know how greedy Jim Ryan really is. They don't know because the community is so big. You have one side of the gamer community is brainwashed, the fanboys. They're brainwashed by all of the AAA bangers that they've been getting over the years, which that does not make an excuse to pretty much rip off your own fan base. That doesn't give you an excuse to lie to the people when the console first comes out, making us feel like we're gonna get so much value out of this premium console, but it's underperforming. It's not doing what the fan base was asking for. They didn't even want to do backwards compatible. They were forced to do it, because what did they do? They copied Xbox, something that they didn't want to do, because they're so cocky, arrogant, and they have so much pride and ego. Because the gaming community, the toxic gaming community, the fanboys, I'm not talking to the regular fans, the casual gamers, the good people. I'm talking to the toxic fan base, the ones that keeps all the drama going. The fanboys are boosting Sony up so high. They just have this, it's like a blimp, and they just look down on the rest of the gaming community like we don't even matter. Like, why would I do what you asked me to do? And I have a boatload of fanboys here that's gonna support us no matter what we do, right or wrong. They're going to support Sony. So it's like it's pointless to even argue back with the fanboy, a Sony pony. It doesn't make any sense to me at this point. It's just like talking to a brick wall. They have been brainwashed by those Decepticons at Sony's front office, and there's nothing you can do about it. I know you want to talk some sense into them. I can feel you. I feel you, bro. You really want to man, you really want to talk some sense into them, but it's not going to work. Like, I've tried it, bro. I've tried it. I have friends that I tried to talk and tell them, bro, at least give the Xbox ecosystem a chance if you're not even going to buy a console. Whether you download the app on your phone, tablets, PC, little handheld console, Steam Deck, wherever. You don't even need a console for Xbox Game Pass, but you do need a console for PS5. You're either going to be on PC or PS5. You're not going to be mobile. You're not going to be able to travel. And that's where the value comes in with Game Pass again. You can travel with cloud gaming. You can't just travel with the PS5 everywhere because it's not portable. You can't who wants to just take a huge couch around? A PS5 is so big you can use it as a couch. Who wants to just carry that around everywhere you go? Like, you are literally locked to a plastic box day in, day out. You can't get up and go nowhere. You can't travel nowhere. You can't go out of town unless you bring that PS5 with you. You're not gonna. That's what I'm saying. That's the argument that everyone is having out here in these gaming streets. Bring us value, Sony. You said you care about your fan base. You said this is a place for the players. You said you believe in generations, but you don't believe in the fan base. You're being anti-consumer, saying that Xbox it's inadequate that they are doing a deal with Call of Duty Activision Blizzard, that you're not going to even compete and try to make a Call of Duty competitor. Came out of their mouth. It would take to compete with Game Pass, it'll take 5 to 7 years. We only have 3 to 5 years of Call of Duty left on PlayStation, and they're refusing to even start building one. They rather just continue to make story-driven single-player games, knowing for a fact that's not going to bring you value. If you're not going to do games of service, multiplayer games, multi-plat games, cross-play. You need cross play in order for your community to grow. This is the era that we're in. I get it. A lot of people are not with it. A lot of people are. A lot of people want to stay selfish and stuck up and pretty much, stingy with their exclusives. But Sony don't care about you. Sony don't care. Jim Ryan doesn't care about you. They only care about one thing. They only care about one thing, and that's money. That's it. So if you're thinking that Sony is going to back you up this generation, that they're going to some way wow you and deliver you besides the AAA bangers, anything in between, they're not going to do. So it's like it's talking to a brick wall at this point. I realized Jim Ryan really, at first I thought he didn't care, but now that I seen that they have another CEO that's backing Jim Ryan up, it's another one. Oh, may I add, they want to do it like movies. He compared it to. Oh, you know how you go to the casual movies and you go out to the movies and they release it in the theaters, and then months later it comes out it'll come out into like on digital or Blu-ray. That's the way that he wants to do the games. He wants to keep that old traditional way, the old mentality of thinking in the 90s, in the early 2000s. He don't want to keep up with the time. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. When you're stuck in your ways, Decepticon, you will eventually get overthrown because people know your playbook now. We know your recipe. We have found it out because you've been doing the same thing for so long. Now Xbox snuck in and found your recipe. Oh, you want the AAA bangers? Uncle Phil over here like, oh, now we know the recipe. They've been sitting back watching, finding out all of the areas that Sony don't like to do anything, and they're filling that void. So everything Sony don't do, Uncle Phil over there at Xbox like, oh, so you don't want to do day ones, Game Pass, day one. Oh, you don't want to do cloud gaming? Cloud gaming, day one games on cloud gaming on your mobile, PC or console. Oh, you don't want to bring value? You want to raise the price on PS5? We're going to keep the Xbox cheaper. Everything Sony is doing is they're going the opposite direction. They're not bringing you value. Like, it's like, yes, you have a premium console. They will deliver those AAA banger games. Yes, they do have it, but it's coming with a price that everybody's just not willing to pay. I'm sorry, like this price hike, I'm just not with it. Man, when I jumped into the console war, man, I thought it was gonna be more. We were going to go more of blow for blow, like game to game. We're gonna be start talking about more so games than the fan base getting ripped off. More, I'm thinking, okay, now Sony's gonna lay off of trying to make everything exclusive. They're getting worse. They're still doing exclusive deals. Look at Harry Potter. Look at Call of Duty. Look at what else? Resident Evil. Look at Final Fantasy. They're getting worse. It's like what part of business did you miss where sometimes sharing can be caring? You get what I'm saying? Like, you have to give the gaming community something. Sony don't want to give you nothing. Zero. Zilch. They don't want to give you a dime. You want a discount? No. We're going to raise the price. Discount? What is this, the dollar menu? What do you think, you at McDonald's? Discount? You say you want premium, right? You're gonna get premium. You see that cocky, arrogant attitude? That's what I mean by them acting cocky, because the fan base is crying out like, bro, we need more than just one or two AAA bangers a year. Like, we need more value with the console. We're paying top dollar for the console, bro. We don't need you to keep milking us game after game after game. Every game you are going to be paying $70 for. Every single game, every disc, every digital copy that you download. I'm gonna repeat it one more time. For every disc, CD that you put in your PS5 drive or digital copy that you buy will be $70 here on out. The console will cost more, $50 to $100. Now let's move over here to Xbox with Uncle Phil. You're going to get value. You're going to get day one games once they drop come 2023. It's going to be a dog fight. Okay? The console is cheaper and outperforming the PS5. The baby Xbox running at 4K. Oh, let's move back over here. You know, you got to do it like that. Let's move back over here. I almost tripped. Let's move back over here. If you look on the blue team, PS5 underperforming. Checkerboarding. Underperforming. Oh, we don't got 4K, but we got 1440p. Wait a minute, time out. Wait a minute. If I'm like a diehard gamer, like a nerd, like a person that knows all of the specs, and you hear 1440p, and you hear that premium price tag. Wait, time out. Wait a minute. Wait, did you just say, sound like you said, I'm gonna repeat it one more time. Sound like you said 1440p. Where is the 4K? Where's the ray tracing? Where's the teraflops? Wait a minute. And you're going up on the console? Wait a minute. Time out, Jim Ryan. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? And that's from people that knows every spec, the total breakdown of the PS5. It's not right. You know, it's not adding up that the Xbox, the baby console, is outperforming the main PS5. Does that sound right to you? A $300 console versus a $600-700 console? Does that sound right? Because you know those bundle packs are coming and they're going to be jacking the price up. You know the scalpers are out there, right? Because it's an overhyped console because of the fanboys. So if it's something that's overhyped, regardless of how it is, you're being overcharged for something that's not bringing you back your return in value. And Sony's not doing it. And they came out and said that they're not going to do it. So they was like, stop asking. And I'm like, no, I'm going to keep asking because I'm fighting for the gaming community and I care about them and I don't want them to get ripped off. So no, I'm sorry, Jim Ryan. I will not stop asking. I will ask until my face turns blue. AAA bangers on Game Pass right now. Day ones right now. Halos, Forzas, Gears of the World, Hellblade, Deathloop on there now. One of the funnest games, one of the top rated games right now. Yeah, they're gonna downplay it. Of course they're gonna downplay it, but it's on Game Pass right now. You have sports, you have everything that you want. As a matter of fact, you have one of Sony's AAA baseball games on there right now. MLB The Show is on Game Pass right now. Once you sign up, the newcomers that buy Xbox, you're probably going to get Game Pass for $1 or maybe even free once you get an Xbox. Do you really think Sony's going to give you PlayStation Plus Premium or PlayStation Plus for free? Free? They can't even spell free at this point. All they know is overcharging their fan base because they can get away with it because nobody is saying anything. Like, once you have been doing something for so long, now you're starting to feel entitled. When you feel entitled, you can't do anything wrong. So Jim Ryan and Sony feels entitled now. They've been making these AAA bangers for since the 90s. So it's like, how do we can't do anything wrong if we're at the top of the mountain and we're looking down at everybody. Nobody's at the top of the mountain with us. But now Xbox is climbing. Xbox come next year, they're going to be looking you right in your eyes. And Sony fanboys and Sony ponies, Jim Ryan can't take it because they already know it's coming to an end. All of the hype on PS5 come next year is going to cross over to Xbox. Come this Call of Duty Activision Blizzard deal, once it closes, with or without it closing, it's still going to be more hype on Xbox side. The value is going to be on Xbox side here on out. And it's sad that no matter how much I keep fighting, no matter how much I keep trying to spread the message, you still have toxic fanboys that think it's okay not to bring a premium console value because they don't want their team to lose. They don't want to see Sony lose. They're rooting for the blue team. And the green team over here with Uncle Phil Xbox is trying to convince them that no, come over here to the winning team come next year. You can't lose with value. You can't. They're bringing premium. They're bringing premium games to compete. They're buying them. They have the Japanese market. They're locking it down right now. They have exclusive Japanese JRPGs coming to Game Pass day ones on the way, and they're building more Japanese games. It is 1.6 billion gamers over there. This is a big deal. Cracking into the Japanese market. The Asian community is a big deal for Xbox. Our Asian brothers and sisters are hardcore, die-hard gamers. And they're going to be on Xbox side now. Do you think they're going over there just playing around this generation? Xbox ain't messing around with PlayStation anymore. Nintendo ain't even messing around with PlayStation no more. So pretty soon, once this Call of Duty Activision deal goes through, you better get on. You better you better jump ship, man. You better bandwagon or something before it's too late. Because you just playing these $70 game after game after game, that doesn't get old to you guys. Like, that doesn't be like you don't scratch your head and just look at your console just collecting dust after you're done beating the game, and you just be like, man, I need more. You don't feel like your console needs more. Like, how can you not back that up? How can you not back up bringing you guys more value to the PlayStation from Sony front office? How can you not stand tall and go on strike and stand tall and say, hey, no, Sony, we need more from you guys. You're claiming you're the market leaders, right? Not one time did I hear Sony say that we cannot afford it. I hear a lot of people say, oh, well, Sony can't afford it. They don't have the bag. No, they can afford it. Because first of all, why would you charge an extra $10 for games? Where's that money going? That was to bring us value, right? Why would you make the console cheaper? That's to fill up Sony's pockets, right? So where's the money going that's supposed to go towards the day one AAA bangers exclusive into your PlayStation Plus premium service? Where's the money going? What are you using it for? Because PS4 didn't need it, so all of a sudden PS5 need it? Make it make sense, Jim Lion Ryan. Make it make sense, bro. That's all I'm saying. If you don't believe the PlayStation if you have a PS5 and you don't believe you want more value like what Xbox have, bro, why even have one? Just get a PC, bro. Like, why would you even think like that? Like, why don't you feel like you need more value? I feel like you need more value. Hearing all these stories come out, all that pushback against the whole entire Call of Duty Activision deal, it's not right. It's inadequate. It's not right that they're trying to steal Call of Duty away from the PlayStation platform. But it's okay if they steal Spider-Man away from the Xbox community, though. Away from the Xbox gamers, the PC gamers. Now it's on PC. I'm talking about before the game came out to PC. Way before the game came in 2017-18. Back in those days. Now you want to do little remake cash grabs. You want to do remasters. Still not doing what the gaming community is asking for. They're still not doing what PlayStation fans are asking for. At this, I don't know. At this point, I think it's hopeless. Well, I'm gonna keep trying, man. I'm gonna keep digging, and hopefully I strike gold. But those Decepticons at Sony is something else, man. I just don't see. I don't see it ending well if they don't eventually start to listen to us. That's bringing PS5 value. We believe in generations I'm going to get to the bottom of that. I promise you. But you guys already know what to do, man. Make sure you smash that like, that subscribe button, click that notification bell, guys, so you guys can be notified on all of the new latest and greatest news off in these gaming streets. Thank you and peace. If you would like to jump into the Microsoft Xbox ecosystem, just click the link in the description. Or if you would like to jump into the PlayStation Plus Premium ecosystem, click the link down below in the description. Thank you.